talking about? What did I get for dinner? Glad you freaking asked. What? Don't judge me.
Just to catch one more glimpse of your skin. When I look at the way you sleep, I know I'm home. I believe I can change, be the man just for you. Like a flash of the future, I see our sons and daughters too. No tomorrow, spin your sorrow, let the games begin.
Hello, spooky friends. So, it is day 2 of Spookathon, and it is a lot later. I don't know if you can tell, it's like very gloomy outside. A little bit of an update. I have listened to a little bit more of Neverworld Wake, so I'm further than this. I'll just take that out. I think I'm on chapter 16 now, I want to say. Oh no, I'm probably further than that. Hold on, let me just check my Audible. Yeah, I'm on chapter 19. This book is wonderful. It's so good. My priority today is just finishing this book, and I'm so excited about it. I'm loving it. I will say that there are lots and lots of parts of it that are just so dark and twisted, and as somebody who doesn't read a lot of thrillers, I'm not used to that. I mean, there are dark and twisted things in some of my favorite books ever that are just so well written. You kind of hate it and you also kind of love it. I don't know, it's really weird. But this is, I would be really surprised if I finish it and I didn't rate it like one of my new favorite books, because it's just, it's so good. It's so good. I have a prediction a little bit past like the halfway mark. I formed a prediction, and I literally can't say anything because I don't want to spoil it, but I will be completely 100% honest. I have a prediction about how the boyfriend died. So all of the people in here are here without one of their friends, Jim, who passed away, and they're trying to figure it out or whatever. I think I know how he died. I think I know a couple different secrets. I have lots of predictions. All of my predictions are extremely intricate and probably all wrong, but I will tell you by the end of this vlog if they were right or if they were very off base, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were really off base because they're pretty out there, but I'm interested to see if I'm right. So I'll let you know. I think what I'm gonna do is make myself something to eat, then maybe go to a bookstore, and then kind of carve out the rest of the time for reading this, drinking some tea, telling you if I was right or wrong, and then starting my second book. Also tonight when I do the scary, spooky, cutesy movie, whatever we watch, I'm gonna do another face mask. So I kind of want to pick up something to eat while I'm watching this, like salsa and chips or something. I don't know, or maybe queso. Ooh, nothing spookier than cheese. What? No. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, so it's just gonna be a really casual, laid back day. There's no class today. I do have some homework, but thankfully, like, I did most of it early on, so I do still have a little bit, but it's not like a huge amount, so we're good. Let's get something to eat. I'm really hungry. And then go to a bookstore. Today is like literally the gloomiest day. Anyways, I snagged an Oreo. Let's go to the bookstore first because I don't have any milk and I really want to make macaroni and cheese, so I have to go to the store afterwards, and I don't want milk just like chilling in my car. Let's go to the bookstore. Ooh, books. Oh, I still have not finished this series, so I can't read this yet. Okay, I'm not seeing anything in YA. Let's go to middle grade. Guess what? I bought the books. Okay, let me do a mini haul for you because I got a bunch. Ah, yes. So this is actually one of my favorite middle grade series. I want to do a video where I recommend my favorite middle grades because I do read a lot and I've always read a lot and I want to be a writer for middle grade, so I'm constantly seeking out good middle grades as like examples of what I aspire to someday write. And I feel like this series in particular is like one of the best, most well-crafted and well-done ones. Specifically the School for Good and Evil, like when it first came out, it completely blew my mind. I was in college when it came out. I bought it on a total whim and I loved it so much. And it's actually one of the books that re-sparked my love in middle grades. So I haven't read this book yet. It's in the series and it's like the 4th book, I think, in the series. Or is it the 5th book? At this point, I actually have no idea. But anyways, I don't have this, so I decided to buy it. Then I got book 2, which I've already read, but I own it, I believe, in paperback. I wanted to own it in hardback because I want all of them to be in hardback. When you love a series a lot, sometimes you kind of just want to collect different editions of it and you want like your set to look a certain way. So I really want my set to all be matching. I have no idea what happened to my original book. Like, I'm actually trying to replace some of them because some of them are in paperback, but I've lost like 2 of them and I don't know where they are. So I need to rebuy them. So I'm always on the lookout for book 1, but I've replaced a couple of them now and they look literally brand new. Like, everything in it is completely 100, like, what the actual heck. Next, I got another totally brand new book and look at that. Spine not cracked. Nothing on the pages. Completely pristine. It's $1. It's $1. And this one is the Penderwicks, and I've just heard like a ton of really good things about this book. Like, a lot of people on BookTube really like it. Yeah, so I had to buy it. Next, I got this one. It's like a Neil Gaiman one. I just saw that it said Neil Gaiman. And it says, a griffin, a werewolf, a sunbird. So the whole thing is, they're like short stories basically from other middle grade authors who are writing about like magical creatures, and it's supposed to be a little bit spooky and scary. And Neil Gaiman has like specifically picked a bunch of these, and Neil Gaiman has written a ton of short stories in here, so I was like, hell yeah, it's beautiful. Neil Gaiman is a huge part of it. And while there is like one little thing here, there's nothing on any of the pages that indicates like at all that this has been read, and then the spine too is not cracked, so we love that. And finally, I bought these 2. I bought Flight and I bought Physique, again, completely brand new. You guys, there's no mark on it whatsoever. It's a brand new book for $5. I can't believe that. Anyways, I have the first book in this series and I need to reread it. I think I read it when I was like 18 years old or something like that, maybe, I don't know. I remember loving it. I read the whole thing in a single day. Maybe I was in high school, I don't remember. I really have no idea. I read the whole thing in a single day, and I remember like thinking that it was so well done and hilarious and gripping and awesome, and then I never continued in the series. So I'd actually love to reread that book and see if I still have the same feelings and then kind of go on. I think there's like 6 books in the series. I'd like to just read the whole series and collect them and have them sitting pretty on my shelf, but like brand new for $5? Damn, I made out. I made out harder than, I don't know. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good about today, actually. Today's a good day. With that, I guess let's go get some milk because I still want to make macaroni and cheese. And then let's go home, make macaroni and cheese, and let's like freaking read. We're supposed to be reading. It's Spookathon. We need to get our spooky on. Did that rhyme? Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna go home. We're gonna make macaroni and cheese. Oh, and then do you know what, you guys? I got book mail. I need to show you what I got in the book mail. Let's go to the grocery store. I know, quality content. Do you like grocery food shopping? Me either. Okay. Guys, look at my cute reusable bag. Grocery store haul. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. But I did get like really good goodies, so I'm gonna show you like 2 things. First of all, these are the most elusive cookies of my life. Okay, so I'm obsessed with these cookies. They're the best cookies in the entire world. They're white chocolate dipped almond macaroons. And I actually make a similar cookie every Christmas for my family. And those ones I make from scratch. And I've never had a coconut macaroon cookie that I like as much as mine. However, these ones beat mine just by a little bit. And I think it's because they're covered in the white chocolate, plus they have almonds all over them. So I'm probably gonna try to do that this year because I don't like being beat. These are so freaking good. They're sour jelly pumpkins. This is what I'm gonna snack on tonight when I'm watching my spooky Halloween movie. I'm so excited about it. They make me so happy. They're sour little pumpkins. Hey, it's me. I also got my dinner from here. What did I get for dinner? Glad you freaking asked. I got myself tamales. These are green chili and cheese tamales. Look at how beautiful. Now, are these gonna be actually good? Debatable. Do I think that Fresh Market is gonna have authentic tamales? No. But do I think that they're gonna have like decent tamales? Maybe. And I love tamales. So I'm gonna buy them and we're gonna try it out. Let's go home, eat some tamales, read some spooky books. It's a good time. It's a party. Let's go. Hello. So I ended up making myself both a very tiny cup of macaroni and cheese and some tamales. Don't judge me. Let's open some book mail. This is what I'm talking about. It's not as simple as, yeah. What? So I have to return this because I got 3 of the book that I just tried to order one time. But I did want this book, so I'll return the other 2. But I did want this book. It's called The Boy, the Bird, and the Coffin Maker by Matilda Woods. I don't know a ton about this book except for the fact that it's magical realism. Anytime I hear magical realism and middle grade, it's kind of one of those automatic buy things for me because I'm into it. Next package. Night books. I'm so excited about this. This is supposed to be really, really scary. It's a middle grade and it's about a boy who is obsessed with scary stories. He knows a lot of them by heart. And I think he gets like trapped by this witch and the only way he's like allowed to survive is by telling her scary stories. I'm just really confused how I ordered 3 of those. Then the next one is this one, Watch Hollow. I just like the description of it. Apparently it has to do with like a clock and magic. It says, deep within an enchanted woods in the town of Watch Hollow stands the once grand Blackford house whose halls hold a magical secret. A giant cuckoo clock that does more than tell time. But when the clock's gears cease to turn, an evil presence lurking among the trees begins to come out of the shadows. Just sounds really cool, so I'm into it. So that's today's book mail. This tamale, by the way, is delightful. It's like, it doesn't taste authentic, but it does taste delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna chow down on my food and listen to my audiobook and live my best life. I hope you're having a really good day, because I'm having a pretty good day. And by the way, I'm really glad that you're watching, like whoever you are. I've been flooded with so much support and really kind comments from creators who I have been watching for a long time and whose content I completely love. And I've also been flooded with just like the nicest comments in general from subscribers who just like my stuff, and it genuinely makes my day. Like, even if it takes me a little while to get to your comments are just, they're making me so happy, and the support I feel makes me feel extremely, I don't know, just like really supported and loved, and thank you very much. So wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day. If anything's going wrong in your life, don't worry, it's gonna pass soon.
So hard to see from the moment we arrive.
No. No. You know what? Do you know what though? I thought that, oh, okay. All right, we're good. Yep, Yeah, no, okay. What? What is happening? Like, oh, what? Okay. Whew. Jesus. Okay, so it's 9:05 and my goal was to finish this book today, which I did. Okay. I love this book. This is so good. It was so weird, which is why I loved it. I like weird books. I like really off-the-wall things, so it was great. One of my favorite things about this book was just the visuals that Marisha Pessl had built in. There was a lot of imagery that she packed in. I don't mean with flowery language, like I don't mean the way she described a book. I mean the atmosphere and the tone and the environment of the characters was constantly changing, and it was reflecting sort of the tone that she wanted the reader to feel. And that's very vague and doesn't sound correct until you read the book, and then you're like, oh yeah, okay. But I don't want to say anything because I don't want to give anything away. As for my prediction, I predicted something. I will say that I had 2 predictions. Well, technically it was 3 predictions. 2 were right, 1 was extremely wrong. 1 was really wrong. And then there was something that I wasn't expecting at all that took me by complete surprise. I really loved this a lot. I loved how weird it was. I loved how smart it was, like how well written, the language, the atmosphere, the tone. I loved the suspense. I loved how she managed to pack so many intricate gears and details and things in like basically 300 pages. Like Marisha Pessl freaking killed it. I will say that there were a couple of parts that kind of confused me a little bit. There were certain things that I didn't understand, like how they worked out. I have 2 main questions, but I can't ask them because they are complete spoilers, so maybe I'll like do some research on this. However, like aside from the 2 questions I have, I just felt like everything about this book was pretty dang perfect. I thought it was really good. It was suspenseful, scary. The anticipation was so high up. I don't want to say scary. Scary isn't the right word. This isn't like a thriller that scares you, like that makes you hear bumps in the night and makes you freaked out. This is more like a thinking thriller. This is something where like my adrenaline was running the entire time I was reading this, and it felt almost like I was holding my breath, like waiting to see what was going to happen next. I just thought it was cool. I just thought it was a really good book. I really liked it a lot. I think my favorite part of this book, however, were the characters and like how messy it was. Oh no, and the world. You should read this if you're interested in like magical realism things, and you know who this book would be perfect for. If you are a fan of Eternal Sunshine in the Spotless Mind, I hope I'm saying that right. That's a really great movie. I feel like this has similar visual elements without the quirkiness. This didn't feel quirky. Like that movie felt dark and really artistic and beautiful, but like it also had like an offbeat quirkiness to it. This didn't feel quirky at all. This felt like very serious and all that, but the imagery and it kind of gave me like a similar vibe, like a similar feel. I don't know if that made any sense at all, but I stand by it. That's my reading done tonight. I guess I will pick up Vanishing Girls tomorrow. And I think that I am going to watch a video now and put a face mask on, and we can chat while I do that. Hello, it is me without any makeup on, and we are about to put on face masks. Ooh. I think my favorite part of face masks is literally just putting it on. It's like the act of knowing I'm trying to do self-care for myself, you know? This smells like plants. I'm really excited about the movie tonight. You would think that I would just automatically want to watch like Hocus Pocus and Halloween Town, and I do, But I've just been in the mood for like fall themed movies as well. And so tonight I'm gonna watch You've Got Mail. I love that movie so freaking much. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I think the first time I saw that movie, I thought that I wanted to like own my own children's bookstore just like her. Because if you're unfamiliar with You've Got Mail, the main character played by Meg Ryan, whose name I don't remember, she owns like the world's cutest bookshop called Bookshop Around the Corner, and it's in New York. And she ends up kind of like falling for this guy on the internet who's like emailing her, and she doesn't know his name. They like met in a chat room or something, and so she has no idea who it is. She doesn't know it, and it's actually like her biggest competitor who's like putting her bookstore out of business. And so, you know, hate to love, but with books in New York around autumn. This genuinely is starting to feel like a sleepover now. Did you guys ever like do that with your friends where you went over to each other's houses and you did like face masks and watched rom-coms and then ate bad food? Because that was like my life growing up. That's probably why I'm so introverted now. I feel like I used up all of my extroverting cells back in like high school and in middle school. Now thinking about like going to someone's house and not staying in my bed and like having lots of energy all night long, no thank you. So you already know the movie that we're gonna be watching. We're gonna be watching You've Got Mail, and I'm just gonna be chilling in this face mask. And obviously we need a movie snack. I'm so excited. These are so good. If you have a Fresh Market around you, you should totally get them. So anyways, let's watch Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks and live vicariously through their relationship. So I guess until tomorrow, keep your head in the clouds and your heart in a book. And of course, I will talk to you tomorrow. Stay spooky. Bye.